What happens when the one place you go to feel safe turns out to be a trap? That's exactly what we're looking at with the story of a 14-year-old kid named Jake. He's just trying to find a sanctuary from bullies, but he ends up walking straight into the arms of a predator that's been waiting for decades.
All right, Act 1, The Lonely Boy's Sanctuary. You know, every great horror story has to start somewhere, and this one really nails the classic setup. We've got our vulnerable protagonist stuck in an unsettling new place, feeling totally and completely alone. It's the perfect storm.
And see, this is what makes the story work so well, so fast. On one side, you have Jake's reality. He's the new kid, he's getting bullied, he's miserable. And on the other side, what does he need? It's simple, a safe space, an escape. The story makes you feel this so deeply that his choice of a hiding place feels, well, it feels inevitable, like he had no other option.
So he finds this spot, an old, broken-down bathroom on the 4th floor that nobody ever uses. Sounds like the perfect refuge, doesn't it? Yeah, not so much. This is exactly where the nightmare begins. He's hiding in a stall one day, and he hears someone come in. He looks down, expecting to see some other kid's sneakers, but nope. What he sees are these tattered old shoes, the shoes of a grown man. And just like that, his one safe space isn't safe anymore.
And this is where it gets really creepy. He looks up into the mirror, and there's this gaunt old man standing right behind him with this weird smile on his face. But when he spins around, nothing. Nobody's there. This is a brilliant move because the first attack isn't physical. It's an attack on his mind, on his reality. It's something only he can see, which just isolates him even more. I mean, how do you fight something that might not even be real?
Okay, so let's get into Act 2, Whispers in the Classroom. This is where things really start to ramp up. The threat isn't just a scary image anymore. It's becoming an active, evil force that's starting to worm its way inside Jake's head.
This escalation, it's so well done. The story doesn't just jump straight to the big scary possession scene, it's a slow burn. First, it's a passive sighting in a reflection. Then, the ghost starts actually appearing in the classroom, visible only to Jake, of course. Next come the whispers, pushing him, provoking him, and finally, boom, direct possession. Each step is like pulling the noose just a little bit tighter.
And here is the moment it all breaks. Bullies are messing with him in class, and the ghost whispers in his ear in Hindi, "Maro se," which means hit him. And under that influence, something inside Jake just snaps. He lunges at a boy named Chris and gouges his fingers into his eyes. It's this explosion of rage that is absolutely terrifyingly not his own.
At this point, the possession is undeniable. He's in the principal's office, trying to explain, and, of course, she doesn't believe him. So the entity just takes the wheel again. Jake grabs her by the throat, and then he laughs. But it's not his laugh. It's cold, it's cruel, it's balking. It's in this moment that you realize Jake isn't just a victim anymore. His body has become a weapon. And that brings us to the story's terrifying peak, Act 3, Pulled into the Mirror. We are way past whispers and influence now. This is a full-on physical confrontation where the supernatural world is trying to literally drag Jake out of our reality for good.
So look how this goes down, step by step. First, the ghost lures its puppet back to its lair, the 4th floor bathroom. Then the ultimate violation. The spirit starts pulling Jake's body through the solid glass of the mirror. His dad bursts in at the last possible second to find his son halfway inside another dimension. It becomes this frantic, desperate tug of war, with his father physically wrestling him back from the ghost's world.
Okay, Act 4, The Cannibal Principal's Secret. Jake is rescued, so the immediate horror is over. But that just leaves this huge, disturbing question hanging in the air. Who was that man, and what does he want? The story pivots right here, from pure horror to a chilling, dark mystery.
School principal's assistant, completely horrified by everything that's happened, is the one who finally provides the backstory. And it's a shocker. This ghost isn't some random demon. It has a name. Principal Roger, a man who once walked these very halls. The truth is just beyond horrific. This man, Principal Roger, who everyone remembered for his kindness to children, was a cannibal. He would prey on kids in that very bathroom. It was his hunting ground. It's where the police caught him in the act and killed him. And now, his evil spirit is trapped there, forever seeking new victims. This reveal just changes everything. It's not a random haunting. It's a cycle of predatory evil.
So the monster's been identified, and the immediate danger has passed. Now we get to the end, Act 5, a scar that remains. We get to see the aftermath, the attempt to cleanse the space, and the permanent scars that are left on our protagonists. So, they do all the practical things you'd expect. They have the schools spiritually cleansed, and they seal up that fourth-floor bathroom for good. Jake's family, of course, pulls him out and changes his school, and on the surface, it seems like the story's over. The source of the haunting is locked away. But the narrative makes it really clear that just sealing a door doesn't erase what happened behind it.
This is the final, chilling takeaway. This is the question the story leaves you with. A building can be cleansed, sure, but can a memory? They can board up the bathroom, they can change the school, but they can't erase Jake's trauma. The true horror of this story isn't just the ghost, it's the knowledge that Jake will carry this memory with him forever. The haunting is over, but the haunt remains.